Hi, welcome. In today's video, we're going to be trying out some new items that I got recently from my Sephora hauls, and a couple of items that are not too new but are newish, kind of filling in the gaps of the items that I didn't get so I could do a complete makeup look. So if you guys saw my Sephora hauls video, I mentioned that I did an order online and then I wanted to do like a last minute thing, and I went to the store and there were two items particularly that they did not have in my shade, so I did an order online that day on the last day of the sale, and I got that order a little bit late. That's why this video is up a little bit later than other YouTubers, because I got my stuff a little bit after. I have a clean slate today, nothing on. I just took a shower, so we're gonna start with some serum, something to give me a base. My face is a little bit dry today, and I want to be trying, I've been using this for a while now, but I'm gonna try it. I think I haven't tried it on camera. This is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I got this on PR, so thank you, Merit, for sending me this amazing item. I've used it a couple of times, and you don't need a lot more. I love the packaging. It's glass, frosted glass, and it's just beautiful. And I threw away the box, but it says to shake well, massage 2 to 3 pumps onto skin before or after moisturizer in the morning or twice a day. I'm gonna put it on today. It's not morning, it's in the afternoon, but I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna do 2 scoops. And I can't show you because it's liquidy. It looks kind of like a mix between like apple cider and apple juice, like that color. And it doesn't smell like anything. I don't even think it has a fragrance. It doesn't have a fragrance, but it has a lot. I remember it has a bunch of ingredients that were really nice. Like, I can't think now on top of my head, but I remember reading it that it had a bunch of ingredients that are really good for the skin, and I've been loving it, and it's really, really nice. So I didn't get this in my Sephora haul. This was sent to me in PR, and the bronzer that I'll be using later on is also from Merit, but that wasn't from, I didn't get a bronzer from Sephora, so I had to fill in the gaps somehow. So it dries up really quickly, which I love, and it doesn't leave my skin sticky or nothing. It's really, really soft, and it's just really pretty, and it has like a really subtle glow, but not like too glowy or greasy. I'm kind of fixing up the mirror here so I could see myself better. Now it says you could use it before or after moisturizer, so I am going to be using a moisturizer because I said my skin is a little bit drier. And I'm going to use today the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This, I've been using it for a long time. I love it, and it wasn't in part of my Sephora haul, but I'm gonna go quickly and apply some on my skin and to give me a little bit of hydration. And you see that I've been using it for a while, and I love this cream. I know it's a moisturizer, but I use it as a primer too, and I love it because it's like light, but it's creamy, and it leaves my skin so soft. It doesn't take too long to dry up, so to dry. Alright, so what did I order from Sephora? I ordered 2 complexion products. One is the one from Summer Fridays, the sheer skin tint, but I'm gonna be using another one today, and this is from Tower Beauty. That's the one that I've been waiting on because the store didn't have my shade. This is Sour 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. The shade I picked up is 05 Fairfax. I did have a tester in store, so I was able to test it in the back of my hand, and I think it's a pretty good match. So let's see. Am I supposed to shake it? No. Oh yeah, it's a little bit liquidy. Like, I hear something, so let's shake it. It says it's safe for sensitive skin, vegan, cruelty-free, won't cause breakouts, reef safe, mineral sunscreen, alcohol free, apply liberally before sun exposure. And it is about 4 in the afternoon right now, 3:34. So by the time we're gonna be going out tonight, the sun won't be out. So I'm not really using this for sunscreen protection, although it does protect you from other lights and the blue screen from your phone. But I just want to see how it looks and how it feels. I love like really light moisturizers or tinted moisturizers, light foundations. Those are my favorite types. From time to time I will use a full coverage foundation, but in general I don't use full coverage foundation. So I'm going to put some all over the skin, and I'm going to be using my BK Beauty 101, the mini version that came out new from the line, from the, what is it called, the core line extension. This was sent to me as well in PR. I love this foundation brush. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite, because I love the shape of it, and like they're so fluffy. This is the mini size, but if you want the full size, like the head, for lack of another word, is the same size. What changes is the length of the stem. So far, I mean, we're just starting, but so far I'm liking it. I'm liking this tinted moisturizer, or is it a tinted moisturizer? A tinted sunscreen. I'm liking it. I know we're going into winter now, but you still need to wear sunscreen. In Miami, South Florida, it's always 99% of the time it's sunny. It does rain a lot, but I mean, it rains. There's like a lot of days that it rains, but it only rains for like a little bit sometimes, and then the sun comes right out. And you should wear sunscreen regardless, because like I said earlier, there's the light of your phone, there's the light of your computer, there's a light of your house light. All those lights could affect your skin, so it's better to use sunscreen all the time. And maybe the shade is a little bit lighter than what I'm used to, but I could work with this. So this is a new brand for me, which is really cool. I also purchased the mascara. We'll be using it later. I've heard great things about this brand, but I hadn't really tested anything from them yet. So it blends really quickly, like really nicely. I don't see any patchiness or creasiness. Trying to look here around my nose. I do have a strawberry nose, like I call it. I do have like enlarged pores around this area. I'm trying to see how it sinks into my pores, or if it accentuated, and I see they're a little bit accentuated. Maybe it's better with like your hands. I did not get a new concealer this time, but I do have a new concealer for me. It's the Chanel concealer. This one, I want to use it today. I've used it. This is the second time I'll be using it. I really liked it the first time. Mine is in the shade, it's Le Correcteur de Chanel Concealer BR02. It's lighter than my complexion, so it gives me like a really nice brightening effect. I do have like dark circles today. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, so I hope this concealer helps me. I'm going to be using the BK Beauty. Actually, today I'm going to be using the Hourglass brush, which I like. I'm going to start with my finger, and then I'll finish off with the brush. That's my preferred way of applying concealer. And just to give you a heads up, I did not purchase eyeshadow. I don't think I did from the Sephora sale, but there is a palette that I want to try on today, and I want to do a dedicated video on. So that's going to be in a separate video. Most likely it's going to be up before this one, and it is. I'm going to put a link of that video at the end, and you guys could check out what palette I'm talking about. You're going to see it already, my face already done, but the actual tutorial and swatches and what I like and all that, if I like it or not, that's going to be in a separate video. It's such a beautiful eyeshadow palette that I think it deserves its own spotlight, its own video. Otherwise, this video is gonna be, it will be like 40 minutes long. So you see, this concealer is really, really pretty. Like in my opinion, it gives me a brightening effect, and it's creamy. It's not like accentuating my little fine lines that I'm getting here a little bit close to the eye, and it's not drying up or creasing. It's not giving sometimes with some concealers, they dry up this area, but for me, this concealer doesn't dry up my under eye area. And at the same time, I don't think it needs powder. I'm still going to use powder, but I don't think it needs it necessarily. Since I have it right here next to me, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder just around the eye area. This one does have like a little bit shimmer. This is the Celestial Light. I try to memorize it, but I can't. The translucent loose setting powder and Celestial Light. It does have a little bit of a highlight. So I'm going just to put it around the eye area. I'm going to be using from Refer. Oh, I love these brushes. The Refer number 30. This was also sent to me. And just a little bit around the eye area. Yeah, really light. I love this powder. The original one, the one that everybody knows, that one I love, and this one I love too, because it has like that light slight shimmer. So I like to put it all over the face sometimes, and it gives me a really nice glow. Really subtle, almost imperceptible, how would you say that word, that you can't almost see it. And I like it. I didn't put a lot here around my face because I am going to be using some the highlight, the bronzer, and the blush are all liquid, so I don't want to be mixing liquid and powder. So let's start with the bronzer. The bronzer is Mirror, like I mentioned earlier. I love this bronzer. This was sent to me. This is the shade Quince, I think it's pronounced Quince or Quince Bronze Bomb, and this is the way it looks in case you haven't seen it. I'm gonna use the Sonia G Niji Pro brush, and I'm just gonna swipe it like that on top of the bronzer lightly. The reason why I like it so much is because it's actually light, unless you on purposely take a bunch and apply it on your face. But if you go lightly with a brush, it's so easy to use that it's almost impossible. Like, it's very hard for you to make a mistake because it's so light and so easy to apply. I only got a little bit, and look how beautiful. The way I like to apply bronzer is just a little bit, like I put more towards the middle here, where on the bottom of my cheekbone, and then I just spread it out a little bit. I like to look like I'm bronzed, not necessarily contoured. So I just apply a little bit of color, and you see the little bit does make a difference. Maybe you won't see it on camera, but in person you could see the difference. We're expecting a cold front and it's cloudy today, so I don't want to put too much bronzer either, you know what I mean? Now let's go into blush. This is a new blush for me. It's from Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Bliss. I like the doe foot applicator. I'm going to apply some in the back of my hand. So this is what it looks like. I think I got too much. I'm going to use the Sonia G Jumbo Base, which is my favorite brush for this. I know it's probably intended for foundations, and I always say this in every video, but I like the way I like to use it when I'm applying blush. So I'm gonna get a little bit and start here. I'm gonna tap it. I like this shade because it's not really pink. I mean, it is pink, but it has like some peachiness to it. Because I am not a I prefer peachy blushes than pink blushes. So this one is like pink, but it's not too pink, you know. They have one that is like really pink, really bright. Then that's not for me. I know it's very pretty, but I don't like it for me. I think it's like the most popular color. Forgot the name of it right now. I think it's Joy. I'm not sure. It's very pretty. Wow. And I only use like a little bit. Oh, really nice. Let me go on to the left side. That is so pretty. I'm gonna get a little bit more to even it out. I wish I had started using these blushes earlier. They're so pretty. I'm gonna get some more and softly apply it on top of my nose to give me like that flush effect. Like I was in the sun for a little bit too long. 5 minutes extra. How pretty. And it just blends so well into your skin. It looks so natural. And it's not accentuating my pores. Let me do a close-up. It's not accentuating my pores. Like I already said, like I have a large pores on my nose area. But like right here, I have some texture, which is normal. And it's not accentuating my texture. It's not accentuating my pores. It's really, really pretty. Are they even? I think they look even. Gorgeous. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it worked. It worked well. Now we're gonna go into highlight. This is one of the two products that I had to order online. It's from Rare Beauty again. This is Mesmerize. This shade is a little bit, it's very flashy. Let's see how it looks on me. I love the packaging again. They're so beautiful. I love it. And I'm gonna put some in the back of my hand again, that doe foot applicator. I'm just gonna put it in the back of my hand. Oh, so pretty. Oh, it's like a rose gold, but not too rosy. Oh, I love it. Let's see how it looks on the skin. I'm gonna get some with my index finger, with my ring finger, I'm sorry. And I am gonna apply it on the highlights of my face. I am aware that I haven't put on eyeshadow yet, but I think I'll go slowly. I don't think the palette that I'm gonna use has fallout, and if it does, well, we'll be very careful. Oh my goodness, oh, how pretty. This is so pretty. Every time I say pretty, I think of the witch from Wizard of Oz. My pretty, is it? That's what she says, right? My pretty. this highlight is beautiful, and it is not like really out there. I thought it was gonna be like too much. Again, it's because I'm going slowly and I'm only getting a little bit at a time, but it's not like super flashy, but it looks so natural. There's no like how would I say this, like you can't see that the obvious difference between where you have highlight or not. It's not like a line, it's just it blends in so beautifully. I'm gonna get some now for the top of my forehead right here. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Alright, so the next item I want to try from that I bought from Sephora was the Tower 28 mascara, but I'm going to do my eyeshadows first. So I'm going to do my eyes, then I'm going to come back to finish off with the mascara. Hi, I'm back. I already used the eyeshadow palette that I wanted to play with and also the lipstick. I'm missing the mascara. Thankfully, I did not have any fallout on my face, maybe a couple of specks, but I cleaned it off. So I'm happy for that because I didn't want to go back and apply more highlight. It's so pretty. Look at that highlight. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. And this Tower 28. Well, let me do the mascara first and then I'll tell you my final thoughts. So the mascara that I'm going to use is a Tower 28. Like I said, this is in the shade Jet. I don't know if they have more shades, I'm not sure. And this is what the wand looks like. Okay, it's one of those thin, curvy mascaras. I mean wands. And let's start. Okay, here I have it on one eye. It is beautiful. It is so pretty. I've only swiped it, well, about 15 times or so. It makes my lashes look so pretty, so naturally looking. Like it coats every lash. It doesn't give me a spider effect, which I don't like. I'm gonna be wearing it for about 6 hours or so, not 8 hours like I will normally do a full day wear test. It's gonna be like for 6 hours, but I will leave a pinned comment, let you guys know how everything applies. It doesn't give me like a falsy lash look, which I don't like. It just looks very natural, really pretty. Overall, let me see, go back to everything that I've put on. The tinted sunscreen is beautiful. It leaves my skin really pretty. I'm not known to see any creasing. I don't see any dry patches. I see a really subtle glow. I don't see any accentuation of my pores or my fine lines. Beautiful. The concealer I've used before, so I know that I like. It's really pretty. The mascara is gorgeous. The eyeshadow and lipstick I'm gonna do in a separate video. You're gonna see the link of that at the end. But oh, so far I love it. Really pretty. And oh, the blush, the bronzer I love. I've used it before, but that blush and the highlight are new to me and they're so pretty. I might go back and pick up a few more shades. I am so happy with the way everything looked. I'll probably wear like a different shade of lipstick, maybe like a lighter shade, because usually when I do bold eyeshadows I like to go with light lipsticks, but this works fine for like a night look for the winter. I think it's gorgeous. So let me know down below if you've used any of these products. What do you like best? If you have used them and you don't like them, let me know. I want to hear everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want to know everything. Let me know down below. I'm gonna leave links of everything that I use in this video down below in the description box, like I always do. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you stay along and watch my other videos that I'm gonna leave at the end of this one. And I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.